road trip 01, St David's, Pembrokeshire. Just leaving food stop on the way down to Whitesands Beach now. Currently in St David's. I'm in the transit custom on converting to a camper van. It's not ready. I was going to put the windows in it and stay in the van, so I did a bit of extreme survival last night. Stayed in the Premier Inn, cheating, but who cares? See it on tomorrow's video. Basically the top end of the town there to the left. Just going to go right past the monument. Quieter than normal. Beautiful place. Still got the original hardware shop there on the left. I'm going to do a video shortly of the Caerfai. Probably said that wrong, I do that a lot. There's hydrophone stations on the top, and I was speaking to a chap, you've seen my last video from there, Alan Davis, an American guy that was posted there during the Second World War. Fascinating conversation. He was on about he'd go to that shop there for the gas and supplies for the hydrophone stations. I hadn't got a clue what they were for 40 years, and it was, I think, through my brother. He said there were hydrophone stations, and then obviously this Alan confirmed it. I said that wrong again. Surfboard on a bike. Oh, it's the way to do it. Golf course on the left there. Well, I have played golf. I'm useless, but that's quite popular in the summer. Tractors out. Somebody on the mountain, you can just see them after the low point. That's one of the hydrophone stations there. There's an old couple of metal pins on the top, but obviously there was some kind of lookout there, and there's another hydrophone base, what's left of it, on the just you start climbing up onto the left hand side of the mountain there, which you probably can't see because I'm going down the road anyway. The old campsites there. Used to stay in these caravans here, probably up until the early 90s when my daughter was born. And there's Whitesands Bay. Look at that. That is the holy grail of beaches in Wales. Absolutely gorgeous. In fact, all of Wales is. How much this time? Oh, they're there. Guard dog as well. What we got? 5 on either. Oh yeah. Is it still £5? Is it? Oh, it's £6, yeah, okay. Ah, got it. Yeah, no problem. I'm right with that. That's £5.50 there. And there's another 50. Yep, got it. Is it? Come back again, yeah. I'm coming back tomorrow anyway, so thank you. Cheers. Toilets and a cafe here. That used to be a little shed basically years ago. Now it's that. I think they managed to get it through by saying it was eco-friendly and that, which lasted 5 minutes and then it all come down. But anyway, it's there. I'm going to go on the back here. I'm going to get some food that I've foraged for. The local static caravans up here. I think they're all privately owned. I remember in the 90s, this one here, when I was young and fit, probably a couple of bags of potatoes lighter as well. I ran from that caravan to the top of Caerfai and back again to the caravan in, I think it was 22 minutes 50 something, which it's probably going to take me that long to get to that bloody house now. Anyway, bit of cloud building up. It's not going to rain, never does in Wales. You get some cracking views of the beach and surrounding areas from the top. The old farmhouse there in yellow. I took a brief video on the side. I think there's somebody in it. It's now a rental property, as with most of these here. It was owned by Mr. and Mrs. James, although I think they leased it. They run the farm back in the 60s and 70s, 80s and early 90s. Looking over the beach there. Yeah, it's sad not to see them there. I'm going to go right, but you can get to St David's Head going that way, and also obviously back from St David's Head, or much easier via the coastal path there. It's a 15-minute walk from this point, and yeah, that's getting closer. Just coming up to the first base now. That post's original. We've got a concrete base there. I don't think there's anything to do with it, but this definitely is. Something to do with microphones. There's one on the top, 100% sure which is which and what was what, but you can see here that there was going off the pins hammered over there. Yeah, what a great place to work. Listening for the baddies. Just follow this broken concrete walkway to the lower part. You can just see the upper part there. I think there was somebody on it a second ago that disappeared. Yeah, this bit first. Just come up onto the other base here. Pillars, the old pillars. Used to go out about another 10 foot there. names on the bricks. I remember I could see it at one point years back. It's the bricks came from Wolverhampton in the Black Country. Yeah, top job though. Still mainly all here apart from the back garden. Oh, what a cracking place to work though, look at that. Just looking back at the lower base there. You can obviously coast walk it all the way around to a point pretty much at 90 degrees to the top and then walk up. It is a pretty steep climb over the back. I've done that a few times. It's interesting when it's windy. Nearly there. It's pretty obvious where everybody else has gone. Look for the shiny rock. Probably a massive pile of bodies over the side there. I always go that way, over this way. You can see. You could do it with stupidness though. That's it, made it. So the remains of some kind of lookout there, and you've got the small metal spikes going into the ground there. Centre point. Some kind of lookouts up here. So 360. See St David's over there in the distance. Campsites for these areas. That's the caravan site there where I started from. Beach car park there and the lower campsite. You can actually camp on all of these fields here in the main summer season. That's Ramsey Island over there in the distance. They do boat trips to that, which is always worth a look. Next to, I think it was the Bishop's Pub I passed in the town. There's a couple of places in the town you can book a jet boat over from St Justinian, which I'll go past tomorrow. I'm going to do a coast walk basically from this car park around past Ramsey Island, all the way around there to Caerfai, which it's actually Caerfai. I probably said that wrong. And you walk back through the town here, come back to the back lanes, past the golf course, around the back of the golf course, and down to the house you can just see there behind the beach, where there's a beach cabin. We've stayed in there as well. In the summer you can hear people on the beach. It's amazing how far sound travels. The mist over there in the distance, gorgeous. Okay, back to the beach. Back the way I came. It's pretty easy to get off as well, this. Follow the shiny rock. If it's wet, it's slippy. Just the right here, down, right again and back, and that's it, easy. Today I was going to originally walk all the way around the coast to, I think it's just that wall over there, maybe you see the horses in the distance. You come round the back of this, round the back of that, and you can come up onto this. It's not easy, it's quite a difficult climb, and you can walk around the back of the mountain here. So back on the lower section, so I'm walking the essentials down there, and then down to the beach. Should be good. We've gone to the, that's St David's Head over there. That's one to the right of the beach. Might go on that later when the tide's in. It's good watching the surfers from there. And now the tide's out, hopefully Does it go out anymore? Yes, a little bit, so I should be able to get in all of the little inlets down there on the beach. That'll be about 20 minutes, half an hour from here. Okay, that's the Garlidae walk. You can do that in a couple of hours quite easily, stopping, pictures, food, whatever. Back on the car park. Nice mix of campers. That's what my channel's about, so. Reever, nice grey custom there, nice wheels. Probably can't see it out there, but maybe 20-30 foot out from the waterline there's an old fossilised tree stump. This used to be forest out there, probably 3-4 years before I was born. Yeah, we came here in the storms and all of the, I don't know when that was, maybe 10 years ago. Pretty much all the sand was washed off the beach. Newgale at the moment, coming back from St David's, maybe 10 minutes. It's another popular place, surfing. Campsite's pretty quiet for early May. What could go wrong? Nice place, never stayed here. The only time I'm here is for what I'm doing now, basically. As you drop down the hill there, you can take a left and some car parks. Normally you can sort of park sideways and look out to sea. I normally cook there. You don't get too many dogs, people, whatever. Yeah, it's pretty peaceful. You can do what you do. Tend to do that stuff down there, or sometimes in Whitesands you've got people all over you. Don't like that. Yeah, this is a nice place. Part of it Newgale. You basically just come down the hill from where I was filming, do a left, last car park on the right. Two spaces where you can look out to sea. Nice, yeah. Tea, chicken, mushroom, tomato, garlic, proper Welsh butter, and no idea why I bought that chow mein. Maybe use it, maybe not. Day 2, Sunday 7th of May. Day for May. Nice and clear. I'm doing a walk today from Whitesands Bay. I was here yesterday. That away, all the way around past Ramsey, St Justinian, porthclais. Probably said both of those wrong again. To what I used to call Caerfai, it's actually pronounced Caerfai, I think. And then back through St David's, past the cathedral, and back roads to pretty much that second house over there. You probably maybe see 2 people walking there. You drop down to that house and then, yeah, chill out for the rest of the day. Walks about 4, at the quickest I did it was 3:50 once, maybe a bit less, but normally now around about 5 hours. It's quite comfortable. Yeah, 2 litres of water and pasta, that's all I take. I'm just coming up to the cabin now. First gate you come to up from Whitesands Beach. I'm not going to video as I go past it. I've stayed in there a few times myself, and I've had people come up to the window pressing their face against it to see who's in it, and you sat there eating. So yeah, go past that and then join the coast path, which breaks off at the house, which is just past this. There at Ramsey Island. You just see a boat trip going out there. Actually no, that's a fishing boat. You get the jet boats to leave from there. 10 minutes from now I'll do a little clip from there. Just reached St Justinian, coming back from Ramsey there. It's the old lifeboat station there. And the new one there, built 10-15 years ago. Watch the launch from there. It's just the top of the steps, and include that link on the screen. Just see a boat coming in. Actually, there's going to be people getting in there. It's not too sure. No, it's not a jet. Everything here is overlooked by the wee man. like they're about to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on that one. This is getting in. 9, 10. On to the RNLI. Selfless superheroes. And this just about sums it up. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Couldn't have put it better. Still bolting them in. That is such a good feeling. Feels about 10 times quicker than that. Right, crack on. Now my back's dry. These modern sort of day bag 25 litre, 30 litre backpacks are useless. Nylon. Well, they're okay, but I find that you end up with a soaking wet back. The old metal frame Bergens were much better. If you didn't mind blisters everywhere else. Just seeing the distance over there, Caerfai, that's where I was on yesterday. So it's just hit low tide, lovely and still. Looking out now onto the beaches there that come across from Ramsey. This water area here, crazy. It's probably about the quietest I've seen it, but this, I'm guessing, is coming up towards low tide. It absolutely flies through here sometimes. At high tide you get the kayak guys and canoes and that going over the top there. It's amazing to watch. And just where that boat is there, sometimes as whirlpools form and the jet boat goes through them. It's yeah, quite unique. He's doing it now by the look of it. It's just turned into it. Yeah, it gets choppy out there, to say the least. you looking at? Always popular with climbers on the front there. With its many names: porthclais, porthclais. I don't know what it's called. Basically follow this round, come back up the other side there, over, see some nuns appearing closer now, where the coast path finishes, the caravan site in the distance over there. I didn't last long. Just looking at my water. Brecon water. That's where my next walk will be. I've not been back there for a while. I've got quite a few walks there I can go through. I think I'll be doing that in a couple of weeks. Just gone up to St Nuns. You can see the old ruins there, the first, and the new one there. You can go in there, you can see somebody just outside. You can just walk in and have a little look round, and then back up onto the coast path. That's closed there. I think you have to go through past the old ruins and then come back across the front there. There's a fair bit of erosion around this part. It's Caerfai Bay. I believe you see the caravans there and the cars parked up. I believe there's a few steps on the left there. That's it at Caerfai. Take the left. There's a location hit there. And the steps there up to the car park. The bench is just on the right. I think that's where I'll drop for a bit. Come up into the car park, basically steps in front of that polo there. Follow your way out and keep going straight. Literally now follow this path back up to the island and do a left. It's maybe 15-minute walk. See the little island in the distance there. I normally come down this cut off around the back of the information centre. It's only about 100 metres long, and then you come out here, do a left at the end there, go through the town. There's the Grove pub over there. I'm not going to go in there. I don't think I'd get out. Yeah, so I left here. If there's a lot of people in the town, I'm not going to do much videoing, but basically get down to the cross at the bottom, slight right left, down to the cathedral. Just been in this shop here, the People Tree, cracking stuff in there. Get the good lady something. Let the wheels in the dawn. yeehaw going on in the town there. Everybody on the lash. Looks good. Looks good. Charlie had his new hat yesterday. Just coming down to the cathedral now. Down at the cathedral now. Normally go down the steps there. Down that way. It's a bit quieter here coming down to video. Look out for a building. You can normally go in, although it's closed today. I suspect it's something to do with what went on yesterday. If you get a chance to go in there, it's an incredible building. Just in the distance there, past the trees, you've got the old cathedral. I'll be going past that shortly. So you're in the back of the cathedral. There's a little bridge to the side of this cathedral shop, and behind me a little bridge I've just come over, basically over the water there. Up this hill, keeping the old cathedral to the left. When you hit the top of the hill, do a right, keep going. Past the old cathedral, up the stone track, right fork road, right. Well, I can still hear the guy in the town singing, a good half a mile away from it. Okay, this is going to be maybe 15 minutes. Next cut is the turn off, heading back down towards the coast. You just see the main road to Whitesands there. What I do is I take a, actually that's a good location hit. It is public access, you can walk up here. Basically the rock in the distance there, just as you come to it, do a right over the fence style, wherever it is. Go through the field to a house you can see across it, and keep going straight, and you're basically back on the coast path. That's it, basically straight on. When you come through the gate there, other side of the field, follow it down. That's the starting point, well, starting point of the coast path this morning. Now just walking back down past the cabin, which there is somebody in, so I'm going to kill the video in a second. Don't know much about that house in the distance. I always thought it looked a bit of a spook place. They're watching or they're listening, don't know. I think it's a holiday let. The cabin coming up here on the right. Take a left by the gate down, and yeah, chill out for a bit. There we go, job done. at the bench. Courtesy of David Evans. Didn't know him, but epic spot, David. Yeah, that's taken, well, I did last time it was 4 hours, but Coast Path was really busy today. Obviously I don't, get people in the video. I don't like doing that. But yeah, it was busy. Took about 5 hours maybe, 5:10. So not too bad for an old man. And I'm going to chill out here for a bit, sit down, and then go back to the van, maybe round again to Newgale, something to eat, and then have a drive back. There's a food stop on the right there, Nisa. That's where I get most of my stuff from. And just coming back into the town that I walked through earlier. To give a shout out to my pal at the shop here on the left by the gold truck, just past it, the papal tree. There, dark blue fronted shop, cracking stuff in there. Always get something from there for my partner, she loves that shop. A lovely guy. He's from Nepal. Apparently lived in the village next to, well, his family lived in the village next to Nims, the 14 Peaks shaky boats dude. So that's well, yeah, it was an interesting conversation. Just going to Newgale now, get some food. I keep smelling barbecues, it's doing my head in. Okay, back in Newgale, in the camper van that isn't on yet. Although I'm doing the windows, back windows, side windows, and putting the ply lining back on tomorrow. Anyway, we're up for tonight, same as yesterday. No chicken, beef. That's it, 2 days over in Pembrokeshire. Road trip, campervan journey number 1. I've got lots to come, loads of places I want to go. Hopefully my YouTube will pick up, and sales of the campers, and I can do it. Thinking of Brecon area next, and then don't know, to be honest. Happy trails.